Hey, this is Diane here from Design Creative, and this is lesson 3 or 4. 4? Are we on lesson 4 now? I'm not sure. We've added our pages, and now I'm going to go into settings and reading, and we're going to set our static pages. So our static page would be home, and our post page would of course be blog. Though if you're just making a normal blog, then you would probably keep this front page displays your latest posts instead. So let me save that. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to add my license key. What are the benefits of adding your license key? I won't tell you that. I think I'll just leave it for you to know. So don't be stealing Headway or trying to download it from one of those illegal sites. Please, if you can, invest in yourself, invest in your business, and buy the product. It's not even that expensive when you look at it. I'm also sorry. Before I get carried away, I'm also going to disable the tooltips on here. But as I was going to say, if you think about how much it costs to make a website, you'll make your money back within like the first project. So, you know, don't even stress it. In fact, get a project and use part of your money to buy this product. Right, so now we're going to go straight into Headway and the visual editor, into the grid. I usually, you can start off with a preset if you want to, but usually I like to start off with an empty grid. I don't know, I really don't know why I do that, but I prefer just working from a blank sheet. I'm also going to set the width of my website. The width of it should be, the column width should be 17 and the gutter width should be 24 in order for you to get a 960 grid. A perfect 960 grid. I'm also not going to make this responsive. Not everything needs to be responsive either, but I'm definitely not going to make this responsive. It was at this point I decided to stop the recording just to let you know the reason why I'm not going to make this site responsive. The main reason why I'm not going to make it responsive is because of the background. The background is an image, and you cannot basically make this image responsive as well. So the design might be responsive, but the background will stay the same. If you want to achieve this responsiveness, then I would suggest basically going and making sure that the background is in CSS rather than images. Now, as you can see, I've got my logo and I've got my navigation, so I'm going to put those two in straight away. So I'm just going to upload from our assets folder, have a look for logo, and upload that slice. And while that's uploading, WP Smash It is compressing the image. Now I'm not going to automatically let Headway resize it, so I'm going to resize it myself. I'm going to make sure it fits the box, and now I'm going to put in the navigation. I think this is what I really like about Headway, is that I could put something in, press save, or press preview, and I can see automatically right then and there on the spot what it looks like. It just makes the design process so much more easier, so much quicker, and you can troubleshoot problems a lot much quicker as well. So yeah, I'm just setting the navigation to orientation right. And I'm going to name this nav, or maybe I should name it, no, I'm going to name it nav. And now I need to add in the slider, so I'm going to add a custom code block. You can get away with adding a content block. It really depends on how it wants to play, whether a royal slider is going to play with you. Right now I cannot remember whether it is I have to make a content box or a custom box, so I'm just going to make a custom box for now. and you don't need to make the custom box as long as possible. It could be as short as possible because it automatically adjusts to the weight or the height of the content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my mock-up, and I'm going to have a look at the colour of the background, whether it is a complete white, which it is. So I'm just going to copy that code, and I'm going to go into Headway and set my background to white. There we go. Now I'm only going to make one page of this website, but if I was making 2 pages, then my next step, I would not just add the image, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add the background image. Okay, what I would do is I would customize it for that current layout. So if you look on the far right hand side of my screen, once this goes down, so I'm just going to add that image on the far right of the screen. It says customize for current layout. I would press that first, and then I would put that image in, simply because it's only going to be the front page that I want that background to be on. When it goes to the blog and when it goes to everything else, then everything else will be white. Hence the reason why we set the background to white, because white will be the predominant colour on every single other page. Okay, so now we're going to change the margins on the wrapper to 0. We don't want that big gap, we want it flushed right to the top. And the margin to the bottom is 10, I think. And I'm going to lock that in place. I don't usually use that lock quite often, but I'm starting to see the benefits of using it, especially when you move something and you're like, hold on a minute, how did that move? And you've accidentally typed something in. So I'm going to add the padding. I'm going to add 1 pixel padding on the top. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I'm just going to do it for good measure. Like, really, I probably wouldn't have put any padding on the top, but yeah, I'm just going to do that for now. Okay, so we've locked all that down. I'm just going to get rid of the background colour. I'm going to set that to transparent, and the box shadow as well. I have to get rid of that. Why do you guys put the box shadow on? Headway, please, if you're listening, take it off. And the lines by the navigation, like, take that off. Take it off, please. Like, 95% of your customers, I bet, take that off straight away. So let's press refresh and look at the page now. This is what we've got already. I'm probably going to change the background to this because it's not, like, it's a bit fuzzy, as you can see, because there's a bit of noise added to this blue background. So I'm probably going to have to reslice it and get a better cut. But that is about it for this side of the tutorial. The next side, I think we're going to be talking about the slider. So actually, we're going to be talking about the menus. So I will see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.